Hey, wise gamers. It's your wise gamer, Killer of the Wise. Welcome to the Fortress of Bad Gaming Decisions. Don't forget to go check out Rogue Legacy up there and Solstice up there. All these games I'm covering over the next couple days are PlayStation Plus Premium and Extra games of June 2023. Those other two, man, gotta watch those videos to find out. But today we're going over 100 days a wine simulation game. So join me as I tell you everything you need to know about owning your own vineyard. Thanks for stopping by the Fortress of Bad Gaming Decisions. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, wise gamers, as I move across the screen. Alrighty, wise gamers, as my past self or future self just said, we're going over 100 days. It's a wine simulation game. So there's different modes. There's story mode, which is your typical go to the thing, but the story mode ends after 100 days. So however far you get in that story mode in that first 100 days is where you're at. So I beat it in roughly like 45 minutes. Then there's endless mode, which you guessed it, is endless. Just play and make your vineyard from start to finish until you run out of money or you become a multi-glomerate wine vineyard place. Yeah, pretty much. Then there's endless, there's challenge, and then there's Piedmont and Napa Valley. So I actually did Napa Valley on continuous. I love simulation games like this, but I also really love them in general. I love it so much I spent 3 hours like that, like a blink of an eye. Whoop, there it goes, 3 hours gone. I was like, whoa, what time is it? I was like, wow, I got 3 hours of playing. I didn't even realize it. So I can tell you everything you need to know about it. So we're gonna start. We're not going to do Napa Valley because I feel like that's hard. We're going to do endless mode. On Piedmont, I'm going to show you the game configuration, right? You can do a random seed. You can name it. You can pick. You can name it. These are all the different grape varieties, right? You can decide how much money you want to start with. I think we should. Easy. Yeah, so we'll just start with normal. And then, you know, you got your starting fame gain. I'll go over all that once we get into it. And then disease after 4 years, so. Diseases do attack your vineyards, your vines, and they do destroy them, and you have to treat them. But we'll get into all the gameplay functions starting now. So, you're probably wondering, I don't care about that. I don't care about the tutorial. All right, probably wondering, what is 100 days, and how is it a simulation game? So first, before we go over anything, we got to go over what we're looking at here, right? You have the winery. That's where all of your stuff, all your tools are, right? So you have your tanks for the hold your wine after you harvest it. You have the presses that press it. You have barrels, machines, that's what bottles. Then you have rooms, right? You can obviously buy stuff, so that's that. Then you have the tool shed. A tool shed where you store your vehicles and your machines and your cleaning room and all that other stuff. See, cleaning room, repair shop, all that good stuff. Then we have the warehouse. The warehouse is where you store your stuff, but also where you can make commercial office, e-commerce, tasting rooms, guided tours, and a shop, all to sell. Because there's no manual selling. You have to actually physically go in there and sell it yourself, right? Then you're wondering, so over here are all the different vineyards you can buy and the prices they start at, and ducks, right? So we are starting off with Bricko, right? When you click on the Bricko, it's cool. You can actually inspect the grapes. That's pretty cool, huh? Look at all that. You have all this information on the left. Acidity, slope, sugar, acidity is all going to come in. Then you got something called treatments. Now, you're wondering, how do you play this game? So if you see on each of these cards on the bottom, there's a little Tetris-like pattern. And you have a 3x3 grid. So you have to plop them in here to be fitting just right. You see, these don't fit, so you're kind of SOL. But you're like, wow, is that how big of a plot we start with? No, because you have your calendar. Tells you what days, tells you the temperatures. Then you go over to fame, and here is where you can go and upgrade your stuff to get more plots of land. So if you do that, you upgrade. Now we have a big. Now we just went by a 5x5 block. And now you put down all your stuff. So when you put down your treatment, you can choose whether you want to keep downy mildew or powdery mildew, or if you get infested with bugs. We're not infested with bugs, so it'll take about 4 years before that happens. Now, you just simulate. So it costs your vineyard to be open 150 coins in this game, right? You just go until your turn is over, and then now you start the process. So up here, where my beautiful mug is, I should probably put my mug in this game. There's a lot of info that goes on over here. So it says end of summer season, there'll be deals and stuff. You can get rid of that circle button, no one cares about that. So you end your season, right? Boom, done. There's also, so there's different business headers. So now we can actually get into the cropping business. We're gonna start growing, takes about 3 turns. So just skip through that real quick. I'm just kind of show you guys a quick like 15-minute gameplay of this, because I did not know what I was getting into, and I wish someone would have just walked me through it. So now you have your grape quality, right? So we have 6,874 pounds or 685 gallons of good quality grapes. Barbera 2021 is what we'll name it, right? It's going to go into our fiberglass tank where it'll sit. Now we go into the next phase, crushing, right? Up here is your information that's important. You don't really need to know that. We'll skip it. Until then, you got to lose a little money, make a little money, right? So we're going to skip through those days. Now, here's the important part. If you click R3, it tells you the fermentation conditions and what you need and turn variables. So this will go here. Now here's a cool thing. As you can see by wine traits and wine data, right? Wine traits, wine data, sweetness. So if we make this ferment longer, it'll decrease our sweetness. If we make it ferment shorter, it'll stay the same, right? It'll go. If we do short, it'll stay the same. It'll lose 3 levels of sweetness. You hit next. Now, here's where you can get tannin. Now, I have no idea what tannin is. I'm pretty sure it's like how bitter it tastes. But there's a sweet spot for tannin when it comes to sweetness. I think you want tannin, and there's acidity. So, I don't actually know much about wine. And I don't even like wine to begin with. But running my own vineyard got me messed up. Heck yeah, I want to run my own vineyard. And so pretty much, and then you got to make your wine, right? You got to barrel it, whatever. So now you're going to put it into the vertical screw press. And then here is where you can press it to get more quality, more quantity, or more body compared to this one. So I try to find like a middle ground, not 140%. Don't want to press too much. Then you got to start the pruning process. You got to be careful, because the pruning process is how you get your quality and number of buds. So this is like how good your next batch of vines of grapes will be. So if you want it a lot, you want quantity over quality, you go very high. If you want quality over quantity, you go here. So I usually like my first batch to be, my second batch to be that like nice quality wine, because I figured it sells better. So you let that go, you keep going. And the bottling phase. Now here, if you're like, wow, does it cost money to make bottles? Yes, it does. And you can create your own name. Change remember, this all changes the cap, right? Ooh, we could make it a conglomerate. This all changes the price per bottle. Bigger, wider, cost per bottle. Deco heavy. You can change the color of the bottle. It also changes the money. Add your label. So we're gonna actually name, we're gonna make the first one box and red. You can also change the background. Make that purple. Ooh, that stands out. Yep, that's good. That way you know what you're selling. So I'm gonna get that too in a minute. So you gotta make the wine. You gotta go through the whole process. Now, bam. Machinery is subject to get dirty, right? So you want to clean it when you get a chance, and you also want to check in your winery what needs to be cleaned. So like, see this? See? Oh, see? Here we go. So you go down here. You go to clean. Right? It'll pop a little card right there. Click it. You go to clean. That way you get 2 cards for cleaning. It'll pop out. And see, I have enough real estate because I made my thing bigger. So bam. I'm going to go here. It's like playing Tetris. Woohoo! We got it all on the board! And that is why it is satisfying. So now we're going to go to our wine testing numbers. So this is, now you're going out of a score of 100. So they're marking it. They're going to mark what they liked about it. Let's see, you're gonna get 67 out of 100. That's not bad for your first bottle of wine. So this is my Barbera 2021. So in theory, we have 2,641 bottles in stock of this bad boy. All right, now I'm gonna go here. Now, here's where the fun part begins. We have special orders. So you need special orders to gain fame in order to make money. Now the thing is, some of these special orders want different things. Like this lady wants weight, quality, minimum, 40 over 100. I don't got that, so I can't help you. And this guy wants white. I can't help you with that. So you're gonna go here. You're gonna hit. We don't actually have any stuff. So special orders, don't got none. And we don't have any orders. And so these will be your special. These are your normal orders, order queue. So you'll see that around. Next turn, there should be some where it'll say you have 2 new orders. See? Bam. So then you can sell, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Don't forget every turn to sell until you make a shop. So it tells you up in the top left where it says money finances right here. Boom, boom. Continue special orders. This guy wants red wine. And it's in luck. He wants 444 bottles. We'll make 5 cheese off of this. Obviously, I'm going to take that sell. This guy wants 440 Barbera. Well, you're not 5G. Make $10,000, right? Now you're probably like, wow, it's money code. Money comes quick. You would think, right? But if you go up here to your fame, you need money to upgrade your stuff. And as you can see, as you upgrade the plots of land, you lose less and less or more and more. And there's other stuff to upgrade, like the shop. Shop 5K. If you buy the shop, you can automize the selling of your wine. Problem is, if you grow too fast and you start losing money and you sell too much and whatever. So we're actually going to do that. I believe the shop costs 5G to build. And I believe it goes in the warehouse. $10G. I need $10,000 off of the wine I'm making. Got 2 new orders. It'll just keep. And make sure over here, it'll tell you every time you do that. So once you get more fame, you sell more stuff. And then you get more special orders and you discard the ones that don't occur to you. And then you get your new orders. You make sure you always go there to click on the sell. And that's pretty much how the game goes. And you kind of just go about your business until your next wine batch is ready, or you have enough money to buy another plot of grapes. So what I like to do is I like to save up my money until I get enough to buy the next cheapest batch of grapes, which would be 25 for Principe. Right? So you just keep going here. You sell 5 orders, make your money, continue by your business. So you can check. Now we're going to do our crop thinning, and we're going to repeat the cycle all over again. Right here, sell my order. So make sure you repeat. And that's pretty much how the game goes. I lost so much time just being manually involved. Like boom, I was like boom, 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 boom. So I actually made way too much wine. Couldn't keep up with the harvest. Couldn't keep up with the demand, and actually went bankrupt. That was heartbreaking. All my hard work, you know, pretty much just every day trying to stay afloat. Like I mean, I lost money on that order. If you want to try to make money, you're making a lot of money. Then there's other things, news events that'll make your wine, whatever wine's hot at the moment, skyrocket, and you'll be able to really make money. I gotta wait for this day to be over. So in theory, you want a little bit of extra wiggle room because you want to be able to make your bottles. So they got great quality, not in use fiberglass. We're gonna get right into it. At one point, you can have like 6 fiberglass tanks just holding wine for you, chucking out your thing. And then I actually ended up selling a lot of my older wine faster. Now we're gonna have to wait one more turn. So if you had to ask me, is this a unique game? If you like puzzle games, by all means, this is the game for you. But you gotta in order, you gotta figure out. There's micromanaging. We'll do this. 10 just a little bit. See, now I'm not making. I don't even have no orders that day. And you kind of just hope for the best. You try to get a new bottle of wine out, right? But don't forget, like I said, if you want more body, you gotta press it. And that'll get you a lot more value of wine. So you go here, put that bad boy in there. You go again, very low. I like quality. Make sure you sell your stuff. Close the thing. So now, what I could do is open up a shop, and then it would take care of all that, and I would just manual this, which you could do, because you're gonna end up. But you need to my recommendation. We're gonna go here. We're gonna try to. Oh, this Chardonnay is the way. So as you know, before you buy some land, you can pick what you want to run, and you can see what best goes with the soil you have. So now it looks like we got Chardonnay is the way to go. Now we're gonna grow. We're gonna make a bottle of Chardonnay. So what needs to be done first is you can't do anything in the winter months. So winter and rain, you can't do anything. So we're gonna make another bottle. Right, we're gonna edit our design. We're gonna go leaf, purple. Bam. That way you know what you're selling. See, if you had the right amount of money, I would be able to make a full batch, but I don't have money, so. Now you gotta go here. If you're in trouble, you can take a loan out, but you don't have to do that. You just gotta do this. See, once you run out of wine now, you're done. You're doomed. So we need to get our new wine bottle out there. Right here, bam. And start our other lesson. Before it gets bad. We don't have any money. You know, in the negative. But I got a new wine bottle coming out, so and this is where the game begins. So here's what we got. We got good acidity, good sweetness. We got decent amount of body. Am I gonna get another 60? Ugh, 61. The tannin's too high. If I could lower the tannin, maybe I get a better wine out of it. Oh, see, actually, I'm running out of bottles here, so I can't even make money. But we have our new bottle coming in. So, oh, now you run out of money, right? So you're like, oh, what do we do? Got take out a loan, where you can sell your stuff in bulk. We don't got none, so we gotta get a loan. You get a loan. And you can pay off the loan whenever you want. Remember, your loan increases your thing, just like a normal thing would. Your objective here is to get rid of this loan. But now, oh, we have money. We'll start our wine process. Fiberglass tank cleaning. Gotta make sure you always do those. You gotta actually wait a turn now. You gotta wait to clear the board. Now we can do this. Clean both fiberglasses. Probably gonna need to increase each grape variety. Now here is where you see I don't have Chardonnay. I don't have it unlocked. So what you should do is now you have to go up here, go to fit level. We have money, right? For the vineyard. Gotta buy Chardonnay. You gotta plant it. You can bam. There you go. And then we want quantity, or do we want quality? It's gonna cost me money to plant these. Quality's not gonna be good. We're gonna go. We'll go with quantity. We'll do that first. I have the money. You gotta run it now. So here's the only one part I don't like about the game is trying to figure out how to move this stuff. But I just sold, I don't know, I've been dead a lot. 2,000 in wine. Gotta make sure you check your special orders. You cancel them. And you just keep ending, you keep you on your turn. So once you get new yeast available, can't do anything in the rain. Try to sell what you can. See if you got any new special orders. Nope. End your turn. Can't do nothing in the rain. It's a sad day, I know. I mean, pretty much just rinse and repeat. You see this guy? He wants this wine, so I might be able to make. I might be able to make a lot of money. He wants a 10% discount. That's a little bit harsh right there. But if we're gonna make money, we gotta make money now. I just made 16K back. Oh, I didn't plant my new wine. And then here we go. I'm gonna pretty much just rinse and repeat. And that's how you play this game. Easy. Look at that. I just easily kept you entertained for at least 20 minutes micromanaging this thing. So, we're gonna stop before I get addicted. And we're gonna cut to my beautiful face. Alright, so that is 100 days. As you can see, wasted 20 minutes. Just like, boom, bam, bam, bam. Like, I blinked and you were like, what happened? We're here? Yeah, so that's how you play that game. And that's why it's so addicting and so relaxing. Because it's so in depth. Yeah, it's so in depth. But it has many layers. And that's not even it. You can upgrade stuff, buy more stuff, grow, get bigger. Obviously, I went in debt and now I have a loan, so I'm paying it off. But hope for the best on that one. But if you guys like this content, don't forget to comment like below. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the like button and the ring bell so that way you don't miss my videos. As always, stay wise, gamers, and thank you for stopping by the Fortress of Bad Gaming Decisions.